Hey everybody, clearing my beautiful crystal from the mining trip and ready to begin. So let's dive in. What can we see for the Divine Feminines today? Use your mind wisely. We've got the When Pigs Fly card again. And be at home. So be where you are. Use your mind wisely, Divine Feminines, to have peace right where you are, to see the benefit of what is going on, whether it's dealing with things that are uncomfortable because you will never reenact those things again, or because you are in an incredible freeing and beautiful energy that you've worked hard to attain. Use your mind wisely to take advantage of the moment, to be in gratitude as deeply as you can be. Be at home means understanding why you're right where you're at right now and what you can do about it next. Let's see what the Divine Masculines need to know. Oh, life is speeding up. Let Spirit be your guide and see the big picture. It fell off to the side. So Divine Masculines, you're going to get a lot of newness coming in, new perspectives, new opportunities, lots on your to-do list. As you declutter, see the big picture. You'll be going through heating and cooling, squeezing and releasing. It is the labor pangs of birthing a new life. Divine Masculines also see the big picture. Okay, let's get into the daily reading. I'm going to do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and a Starseed Oracle in the union space today so we can see what is affecting the collective. So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. What is it we can see about how the Divine Masculines and the Divine Feminines are viewing this journey, are looking at their counterpart, feeling them on the heart space at this time? What are each wishing for the journey, for the connection at this time? What actions are each taking that will lead towards union? What is the biggest challenge for each? What is the spirit-guided solution? And where are the energies going in the near future? So I'm just going to use one card for some reason today. It's all I've shuffled, and see where it goes. So for the Divine Masculines, we are getting secret strategy. So there's something, Divine Feminines, that your Divine Masculine hasn't shared with you, a perspective, a way of navigating that they are keeping under wraps at this time. Something about the connection has made them think on a deeper level. What for the Divine Feminines? Justice. Lady Justice is here. So Divine Feminines, you have come down to 0 point with what is justified or not. Your emotions are not getting ahead or behind. You're not hanging out in the past anymore. You're not stressing about the future. You're being present with what is in the moment. This is high level authority on your own responses, your own perceptions, your own actions. So you are learning to steer your autonomy ship regardless of what your Divine Masculine may be up to. And right now it's, no news is good news. There's something brewing. The Divine Masculines are secretly considering something from what I can tell. And in the union space, transcendence, prayerfulness, serenity. Here's that serenity prayer. So both are really, Divine Masculines are giving themselves permission to just be reclusive, I just heard, but within their own thoughts and not have to divulge what they're thinking while they're still brainstorming. And Divine Feminines, what is. You are becoming so practical, so grounded and present. To each their own kind of energy here, but that in no shape or form means that it's going to be a disconnect. I'm going to actually pull a fourth card for these and ask the Divine to show us what the benefit of each of these meeting place energies are. So what is the benefit of to each their own at this time regarding the connection, Divine Creator. The abundant universe will provide. Reclaim your power, and freedom is yours. So this is the Twin Collective's chance to understand what true empowerment and freedom is through unconditional love. It's unconditional love of the masculine to just be able to give permission for self to strategize to live their life completely without expectation. Divine feminine as well. This is coming into the complete freedom in the moment to just truly live under one's own terms, is what I'm hearing. And so emotionally, that may be quite a jump from where the collective has been in the past. But there is great faith that the universe has got this, and that to each their own. There is transcendence here. Transcendence of the mundane, transcendence of the earthly cares. And now it's a whole different perspective. Okay, on the heart space, divine masculines are pondering the sexual connection, the soul ignition. Ace of Wands in the reverse might be a justified sexual connection. So for some where the passions are high, they might be thinking to temper it with cooling that a little and not going forward until it's due time, I heard. For those who are growing in sexual attraction for their counterparts, they're seeing that this connection does not die, that there is always this zing and zest for each other. For divine feminines, King of Pentacles, you have commitment in your heart. There is a newfound indication of profound, long-term, solid, justified commitment here, but that you also are open to that in your life if this timing and a sexual connection and ignition isn't quite here yet, or in some cases you may be thinking it may never come. And so commitment and finding trustworthy long-term energy is what you're holding out for. That's an interesting note to mention, that it's not the specific person that you're holding out for, but the energy of what qualifies a justified commitment. I've heard it said sometimes that some twin flame readers suggest that the energy changes from person to person. I don't believe that happens. I believe our own developmental first-hand perspective thinks it changes from person to person. But as we come into more maturity, we magnetize different people towards us. So it's okay to get our twin wrong as we shift our growth and perspective. If you are truly on a twin flame journey with all the supernatural things, though. Anyways, personal readings are much more suited for really teasing out the ins and outs of the supernatural things, because as you become ultra conscious, you can have telepathy, you can have 5D experiences, you can have signs and synchronicities with many, many people, not just your twin. So keep growing, keep discerning. What can we see between commitment and this sexual soul level spark? Starseed awakening, cosmic heritage, galactic remembrance. So divine masculines are waking up to a heightened sexuality on a cosmic level. No more just the karma free, the easy, the seamless relationships. Now there is this galactic remembrance that there is really more than just, I heard complacency, but you know, sometimes connections can feel easygoing, but they don't go anywhere. They don't have a mission. They don't have a true purpose. They're just fun. They're just relaxed, where you can be yourself, but they don't unfold into a greater spirituality or into a greater mission. And so growth wants to happen. Growth wants to boing. Wants to be exciting. And divine feminines, you want long-term commitment. You want to grow in a deep, meaningful way. And so this is the cosmic level, the big picture, the greater heritage that both are feeling on the heart space, coming into focus. What can we see for the masculine's wish at this time? They wish for the Empress. They wish for abundance. They wish for goodness. They wish for this growth. They wish for this mature tree, this light in the world, the light through the darkness, the next level. They're wishing for that. And divine feminines, you're wishing for the right new beginning. This is the Fool in the reverse. So you're wanting to step forward, not foolishly, but on sure footing. And so yes, for once, divine feminines, you're not just wishing for your divine masculine, you're just wanting it only if it's justified with your masculine or with someone else. Okay, what is the shared space? Discipline, discernment, and order. Seal of subtle luminosities. So yes, there is nuance here. Divine masculines are too coming into nuance. They're coming into these subtle differentiations between easy, karma-free, seamless, smooth, and heightened, next level, transcendental, extraordinary. In past energy, divine masculines, extraordinary would have been carefree and easygoing. And now that you're coming into that level, extraordinary truly means rocking that, working with it, taking that to the next exciting level as a team with shared mission, with beautiful things like that. And divine feminines, you are really understanding what getting ahead of yourself emotionally, mentally, or physically does for oopsies, for hindsight. And so you're not rushing into anything anymore, divine feminines, and you're really starting to see count the blessings. I'm being drawn to this 22 and 11. 22 is the Starseed awakening, the higher perspective, and the 11 was the discernment of the subtle energies. So if you're still being thrown, divine feminines, in confusion and uncertainty, drop into your heart, drop into the subtle energies and ask to be shown the benefit of things. Ask to have those inner workings revealed to you. You can pray that prayer. Show me the inner dynamics of this confusion. Show me the inner workings of that. Okay, what are the masculine's actions at this time? King of Swords in the reverse. They're looking at, or have the opportunity to look at, the ways they've been lying to themselves, that they've got things wrong. Eating humble pie, I just heard. So this is financially, this is legally, this is with expectations that haven't panned out. This is anywhere that the divine masculines got it wrong out of ego. I'm hearing they're really making amends for that. They're changing course. They're making decisions, making cuts that haven't panned out. What are the divine feminines doing? Two of Wands. They're making a choice to step out of comfort zone and to individuate even from the masculine. So divine feminines feeling to kind of go out on a limb and not be in waiting energy anymore. You're doing that because your divine masculine is walking through a fire of some sort. They are needing to streamline and to clear things out of their lives that represented struggle, that represented outdated paradigms that they manifested and brought in when they were in more of an ego-based motion. They're starting to see what needs to be cut out when they're no longer in that ego-based motion. And so divine feminines, that is indicating that you're also stepping out. The energies are allowing you to step out of comfort zone and not be so legalistic, not so clingy to your divine masculine, having to be the one. What can we see for the shared space? Replenishment, renewal, and restoration. Auric cleansing. Yeah, to each their own. There is a personal accountability here. Divine masculines are needing to go through an auric cleansing where they're releasing something that was abrasive. And divine feminines, you're releasing even your divine masculine being abrasive. If you're in longing, wishing, and your masculine isn't coming forward, that erodes your aura. That keeps you in this low vibe place where you're just rubbed raw by it, instead of you stepping out of that comfort zone and really going for things that bring you joy to heal this. Okay, biggest challenge for the masculines, divine timing. Why does it have to be so hard? I just heard. So even though the divine masculines are coming into ease with personal relationships, they still have these legalities, these financial things, business things, legal things that seem to be dragging out, that they're looking for a way out of. They're praying, they're asking for divine intervention for certain things that now they see they need to release and change and cut free this secret strategy that will bring them their abundance, their empress, their alignment, their passion, their soul fire back. Now that they see that, that's the challenge. It's the divine timing. So what is the solution? Opening your mind, divine masculines, and truly asking for the divine to take the ship, but your personal accountability, your due diligence. You have to take action, but not stubborn action. So keeping an open mind, it may come in unusual ways right now, divine masculines. So just keep going. Do your due diligence with the small things, step by step, I'm hearing. Now I'm being told to pull an extra clarifier for you. So what else does this mean? Watch your words. Okay, so specifically the words of manifestation. Pay attention to the word choices that you've used in the past, that you're using now, that want to come out. Ask yourself, divine masculines, if your words specifically are in alignment with what you say you are ready for and what you are wanting in your life. Be impeccable with your speech at this time, divine masculines. And divine feminines, what is the biggest challenge right now? The Three of Wands. So this is, the future manifestations, the things coming in. This is the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands, keeping an open mind, stepping towards the Three of Wands bravely into your future. You've got this one wand of passion, of your own purpose, of your own destined path here in hand, and you're going towards it. So this is a solo foundation adventure over the next few months, divine feminines. I've been getting that for a few weeks now, that this will be a period of time where you're going to sense your abilities, sense your direction on a new level, and sense your magnificence regarding other masculine energies. So divine feminines, this is going to be a really beautiful next few months for seeing your worth as a feminine on a spiritual level. I just heard the wands are the soul stuff. So you're going to see your soul nature on a deeper level, and you will not be troubled or bothered by those who don't see your physical beauty or discern your beauty in physical terms simply anymore. Divine feminines, it's going to be all about your soul magnitude, I just heard. So your galactic resonance, divine feminines, you're really understanding that your beauty is eternal, it's timeless, it's the soul stuff. It is not your physicality, simply your physicality any longer. Although I have to say, divine feminines, your radiance shines through you and you are also beautiful. What is the solution? Six of Pentacles, giving to yourself, loving yourself, giving yourself the benefit of the doubt all the time you need. One beautiful self-loving connection with source is the moment that you as a divine feminine know you're not going to run out of time, that you won't lose the love of a lifetime because you have things to grow and learn, that you can just simply sink into knowing that everything is right with your soul right now, that this is part of the journey, this is where the motions happen that bring you into alignment with what you are asking for. Give yourself that grace. Allow the divine to give to you that grace that says you have all the time you need. You have all the time you need. Divine feminines, there is so much to look forward to. So just embrace this moment and just know right where you're at right now is the perfect thing. Okay, what is the shared space? The great elation, reconfiguration, gratitude, and cycles. So divine masculines, as you petition divine timing, as you let go of the way that you stubbornly held on to certain passion projects I just heard and other things, you are truly releasing and rising up. Have gratitude for all of it, because everything that you've embarked upon, even the things you need to cut free, are to bring you higher. They are buoyant. They are buoying you. Oh, it just reminded me, I had a flying dream last night where I kept levitating and rising up and became more and more fearless. So how interesting. I hardly ever dream. Interesting. And for divine feminines, this is the empowerment that you truly are manifesting your own destiny. And I heard, what do you want next, divine feminines? So this, have gratitude for everything that has come, because it has made you crystalline in what you know to be good and right and true and fun as heck. Go for it, divine feminines. This is the elation. This is the joyous gratitude that you're coming into. Okay, where is the connection going in the near future? Divine masculine, seeing through the confusion, seeing through all of the different illusions, and seeing what unconditional love is. I just heard, my heart just went boom. I really feel for divine masculines that they have seen a testament of unconditional love. They have had an aha moment, something you've said, something you've done, whether in the past, present, or even potentially in the near future. Divine masculines have seen this connection as embodying unconditional love in a way that they did not see before. And that's going to be sinking in. What is the divine feminine? The Lovers, exactly. As above, so below. Something you have anchored, a piece in your soul, I just heard, that has emanated such a profound, unconditional love, has impressed the divine masculines, or will be. This is the near future, so something will be sinking in. Divine feminines, hold the light. You are a leader in this. If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, I just heard. And so there is this, all is right with the world. When the feminine is in this balance, it moves mountains. Divine feminines. Okay, I'm going for this deck, so let's do a further clarification for each of these. I'm being told to do feminines first. So the Lovers, you see clearly now. So divine feminines, when you see the love that is there without having to have it spelled out by the person, that's you trusting the divine, that's you asking the divine for clarity, that's asking you for, or that's you asking the divine, I saw 2244, for the understanding that sheds light on why the journey has been the way it is. So you see clearly when you ask the divine for interpretation, not the person. The person can say and do so many things, but actions speak louder than words, and the dynamic speaks even louder than words and actions as a whole. So the big picture keeps getting bigger, and divine feminines, you're seeing clearly now that this has been all about the divine orchestration, not so much about the feeble people trying their best from a limited perspective. What can the divine masculines have as clarification here? Seeing through the confusion, bring your ideas to life. So divine masculines, you're stepping into, this fell on freedom is yours and the abundant universe will provide. So divine masculines, you are really letting go of certain expected things that have been holding you back from your abundance, things that you need to cut out that you thought were the path to freedom. Now you see that your essence, your preferences, your true joy, the things that make you that excited, those ideas, that's what you're being asked to go for, not the things you think will produce abundance or the world thinks will produce abundance, but truly the things that bring your heart joy. That's your true key to abundance going forward. And the card that unifies for the twins, Orion Stargate, power, authority, influence, ambition. When you, it's like writers, when that advice comes through, write what you know, live the Tao of you, live the Tao of who you truly are, and that will bring you into your ambition, influence, authority, and power upon the earth. Orion Stargate, beautiful, be you unapologetically and go for it with gusto. Okay, everybody, bye for now.